All right, Laura, good to see you today. The power of political pressure from the left. We've seen now Fox has bent to two left-wing movements and fired two of their megastars. Me Too, when they fired Bill O'Reilly, and now liberal cancel culture, I guess you would call it, with Tucker Carlson. My first question is, do you think that they can claw back from this again?
Well, I mean, I think a lot of us were shocked to see, obviously, what happened with Tucker. And, you know, without being in the room when the decision was made, I guess it's hard to really fully weigh in on it. Look, Fox has always remained a strong leader in the conservative voices out there. I think that they will probably remain strong in that perspective. But of course, we do have Newsmax. A lot of people are turning to these days as well to get their information. You know, it was really crazy to see what happened to Tucker. But I think the great news for him is he has made himself such a strong leader and a name in the conservative movement. And I think no matter where he goes, he will be successful. He'll have an audience that, of course, follows him. And I think maybe the only person, Rob, who was more upset to see Tucker leave Fox yesterday, aside from Tucker Carlson, was, of course, Don Lemon, who thought he would get all the headlines yesterday. But, of course, a lot of us were more concerned with what was happening with Fox.
Yeah, that is interesting. You know, we live in a country where major corporations at this point refuse to advertise to their own customer base out of fear of angering the militant left in this country, which ironically stands up for the most un-American ideals that we see. I think that in itself, I mean, I think we all know why Tucker was fired. I think that Fox finds itself to be, will probably find itself to be more profitable in some ways and certainly more advertisable without Tucker than they were with him. And they've abandoned their number one star because of that. And it just shows how quickly the other side won the culture war in this country and how fast they weaponized it.
And it's very frightening. I think if you are a parent out there and you think about what will things be like ultimately one day for my kids if we, you know, trend in this way and we allow this to continue to happen, it is very frightening because you're right, it is a culture war that I think is going on here in America. And obviously, you have powerful entities like Hollywood, like social media, that are very influential and often do not speak for the majority of people in this country. They often speak for maybe the 0.001% of people in this country, and it makes absolutely no sense. But I think it's why, as we head towards this election in 2024, people need to be out there, out front of these issues, speaking their minds and voting like this country depends on it. Because, you know, Rob, we really don't get another chance to do this thing right called America. We have one opportunity. We see the direction that things have gone and how bad things have become in about 2.5 years since Joe Biden became president of the United States, since the Democrats took control in a large part of our government. Things are crumbling in this country. We cannot continue in this manner. And so if you're upset about seeing things like this happen, get out and vote and make sure you cast your vote for people who are going to stand up for your rights and what you believe in.
Exactly right. Lara Trump, always good to see you. Thank you.
Thanks a lot.